Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Doc and Queenie Guest Live. Hey, Queenie.
Hey, Doc, it doesn't even look like it's
No, and I'm not even going to repeat that. No, it is not. It's one-ish.
one-ish. Okay, we can start that. All right, I like it.
So guess what? We have a surprise guest today
I love surprise. That doesn't look like a surprise to me, but it's a surprise for all of us.
for
I
everybody
love
else.
that. Yeah.
Karen Hagans, the ACA Godmother. Welcome to Doc and Queenie Guest Live.
My goodness, I
Thank you
feel
for
like we
having
should
me.
bow. I really do feel like we should
Oh,
bow in the presence
whatever.
of royalty. It is so great to see you, my friend. You have been such a huge supporter of our Doc and Queenie community since we
Yes.
started, and we are grateful times a million. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
So let me get this party started. I've got this really hard question that I always use. So Karen, could you tell us about yourself?
Hmm. Oh,
Hmm.
I am an old lady now. Happy to be on Medicare with all my health issues.
There you go. That works.
Happily divorced for almost 3 years now. And
Time sure flies when you're having fun, right?
it does. And I have two sons. One is married with two daughters. I have another one that is temporarily living with me, and he has two sons. So I get to see them a lot, and that's awesome. And he's been very helpful to have around the house lately.
Is that the son
So
with the Patrick that was born right around Super Bowl time?
an hour before kickoff 2020, named after
Awesome,
the one and
awesome.
only. We have a video from Patrick, actually, Mahomes.
That's
That is the
very cool.
coolest thing. I remember seeing that. And of course, I played it 1,000 times because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. We're so thrilled for
But
your.
I must say, Patrick's favorite player is Travis.
Oh my,
Yep.
of course. Yeah, of course.
I know, it's so funny, but he's a
That is
hoot.
honestly adorable. I love that piece. I know, Karen, that you have been in the business networking world for several years now. How did that journey begin?
Oh my goodness. I think it was back with LifeShare or Send Out Cards,
Oh wow.
maybe. I'm not even
Okay.
sure.
Hmm.
So I think what we met in 2008
Yep.
at Fox of the Hound, and
Yep.
that was some of my first networking, and not in my comfort zone at all, but I just keep going, and because I love meeting people and I love helping people, and so yeah, I found the ACA, and it's been a really good home for me, and I've been there 10 years this Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Okay. Now you just slid over the ACA part. What does ACA stand for?
American Club Association. It's a private business club that you have to be invited by a member to come and visit and check us out. And yeah, we try to create relationships. We're not there to sell people and um, solicit. So we create relationships and try to help each other.
Well, and you
Eh,
guys do a lot of things. I know you've got,
Oh my
is it
God.
a coffee on Fridays? I'm
We
trying
have
to
a
remember.
coffee. Monday is our virtual coffee. Actually, they're listed behind my head here. Uh, and then Tuesday we have Lee Summit and Olathe. Wednesday is Shawnee. Thursday is Bonner Springs and North Kansas City. And Friday is Overland Park and downtown Kansas City in the old original business club, Kansas
Oh
City
my
Business Club.
gosh.
So
Now,
I
So
how
love to
long
do
this,
has
that one.
ACA been around? You said you've been with them for 10 years. I know it has started way before that. So how long has ACA been an organization?
Well, this particular model only probably 11 years.
Okay.
The ACA was a long time ago, but it's evolved from that. So this particular model probably started in 13.
Okay. And I know
Doing them.
American Club Association, but I also thought that you had a chapter in Mexico. So you're international?
We have several more chapters. Yes, there's one in Chesterfield, Missouri. There's one in Columbia. There's two in Colorado, Chicago, We have one in like India, and they're just kind of startup clubs right now. They're not official, full blown
Oh,
clubs, but yeah, it's
okay.
so international, national. And every Monday morning we have a virtual coffee that anyone is allowed or welcome to be on. And we have really good guests. One time we had had Bob Berg on,
Oh
who
my
is the author of the
goodness.
and everybody does this for free for us. So we call ourselves you have to have ACA DNA, and so ACA DNA aligns a lot with like the Go Giver. And if you haven't read the Go Giver, I really recommend that.
Have you met Bob Berg in person?
Oh heavens, no.
No. I was just wondering because The Go Giver is a great book. He's an incredible person, very kind, but it also sounds like such a huge part of what you are like always since I've known you, of course. And just like you mentioned with the networking piece, meeting people, helping people, all of those things have been so huge for you.
I love it. I mean,
And I think everybody knows you too.
You know, I didn't love the godmother title for a really long time. And I have finally just learned to accept it and embrace it. And I bought acagodmother.com, which links back to my Pixingo account. And yeah, I feel like I was being mapped by somebody a couple of weeks ago, and he was asking me some questions. And I always felt like I was my dad's daughter or whatever, my sister's sister. I mean, I always was somebody else. And I feel like at the ACA, I can say that I've made a name for myself, and I have grown so much personally and just in every aspect. Gotten out of my comfort zone and done things that I didn't think I could do, and it's pushed me, and it makes me feel great.
Well, it's nice that it does make you feel great. I'm thrilled that you bought acagodmother.com. So for our superstar friends who are our superstar friends who are watching now or certainly on the replay, go to acagodmother.com to connect with this superstar. Now, it was interesting how you kind of glossed over such a big piece, but I happen to know, because lots of little birdies tell me stuff, that there is an opportunity for a voting situation, an award ceremony, if you will. And there happens to be an award called the Caring Award, and it's spelled K. And so how did it get to be called K Caring Award? How did that happen?
Well, in 2018, I was awarded the Volunteer of the Year at the Overland Park Club.
Correct.
And so they never really gave it to anybody else again. And so I said, well, we just need to create a Karen Award for all the clubs so that, everybody can have their own Karen. And, not that Karen, though, right? Not that Karen.
No, you're not that
Doc, we saw your mind going. We saw your mind going.
No. Well, she's not that Karen anyway, so.
I'm not. So I'm trying to change that persona that I'm not, that Karen's not always bad. And so anyway, they created a Caring Award. I guess the first one was given last year. And so now all the clubs are getting ready to do awards ceremony within their own clubs. And that is one of the awards. It's called the Caring Award. So it's just, I should have read the description. It's just someone that goes above and beyond and volunteers and, things like that. Because I do a lot of stuff that nobody knows about. And so I don't get paid to do it. I do it because I want to most of the time.
Would you like to share some of that with us, even though it's a secret?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a secret. I do some of the stuff on Facebook for us. I do a lot of cooking. I purchase things. I am a small investor in the club in Shawnee. And yeah, I don't know. I just like helping people.
Tell us about the nonprofit piece of ACA.
Well, we have what's called ACA Cares. It's one of the interest groups within the ACA. And so Roseanne Newcomer helps me with that, and Jan Soper. And what we do is we try to highlight a nonprofit every month. We don't necessarily try to ask for money because that's not what the ACA is about, but we create awareness so that if it's something that touches, our members' hearts, that they can lean into that and maybe volunteer or donate money or time or whatever. So yeah, it's just creating awareness. I love helping the small mom and pops nonprofits around here. I volunteered for a national organization for about 30 years, and I really wasn't it didn't really fulfill me. I mean, I did do a lot of stuff and I felt good doing it, but it wasn't my passion. And so I really love the smaller nonprofits that we help around here. And we have probably about 10 nonprofits that are members of the ACA. So we try to highlight them first. But of course, we always go outside, or if one of our members has a big passion for something, then like this Friday, Larry Miranda is hosting our Overland Park Coffee, but he's bringing in Tom Coons, which is with the Jared Coons Pumpkin Run. So we're going to highlight him.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about the Jared Coons Pumpkin Run. They have it all over TV all the time. And it's so awesome that will actually be happening at the ACA Club in Overland Park this Friday. And we're super excited about that because that gets a lot of press and news also.
Yes, I actually met Tom in probably 1994
Wow.
with the Leukemia Society when I volunteered there. And he and his wife and their son, Jared, and Jared was diagnosed with leukemia, and he died at a young age. And shortly after that, Tom's wife was diagnosed with breast cancer and also passed away. So Tom is just doing this in memory of both of them. They have raised over $1 million so far. So it's a big event. Now I don't have the date with me.
That's okay.
It's
We can
next
always
month.
look it up. Mhm.
It's next month. And if you're interested in learning more, you're always invited to be my guest this Friday at the ACA at Overland Park.
Be
And
your
what
guest.
time is that? What
9
time is the
a.m.
9 a.m. Overland Park?
All our coffees in Kansas City are at 9 a.m. So
Okay.
it's not confusing for anyone.
And so be your guest means literally if you're brand new to the ACA organization, you actually can go to these coffees for free.
Absolutely. A couple of times.
Fantastic. That is super exciting. Once again,
You can
Karen,
check
we thank you 1,000,000% for being such a huge supporter of Doc and Queenie community. We're going to spotlight you now on screen so everyone has a chance to actually get to know not only you when they would recognize you out in the community, but definitely for you to give information on how someone can actually find ACA and literally be able to find out if there's a club in their location, or what happens if you want to start a club. Is that a possibility too, or is that kind of locked in already?
No, actually, they're going to be franchising soon. They're still working on all the logistics.
Okay.
But yes, if you want to go to any of the coffees, just connect with me. I'm usually at the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday one. So
Tuesday, Wednesday,
I'm always
Friday.
there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Olathe, Shawnee, and Overland Park. And the Monday morning calls too. And like I said, that's just a Zoom and anyone's invited. And our tagline for that is, if you don't learn something, you're not listening.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Nice. Is there a website, an overall website for ACA, or is acagodmother.com the best way to find out more?
ACAgodmother.com actually leads back to my Pixingo.
Okay.
So it's really not about ACA or me. The best way I'd say to get in touch with me.
Okay.
So that I can direct you right.
All right. Fantastic. Karen Hagans, Hagans. So please connect with this superstar. And again, to do that, acagodmother.com will give you her Pixingo information and you can actually reach out to her. Doc, what do you think? Being able to have a superstar of this magnitude is like one of the coolest things that's ever happened for Doc and Queenie Guest Live. Boom.
It is one of our faithful friends on purpose that has been with us these many years. On Doc and Queenie. And we thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today. And as usual, Queenie, our time is up.
Oh, I know the time is flying. I do have one more question, as you might imagine. Karen, with the foundation gala that's happening soon, how does one get to go to that, or how does one get nominated for an award? How does that whole system work?
Now, you mean the award ceremony?
Yes.
Well, you have to be a member of the ACA. No, you don't
Okay.
have not to go to the award ceremony. You know, the Olathe one's having theirs next Tuesday night at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And you don't have to be a member to come back the house. Yeah, you need to be nominated by someone. We send out a list. You nominate for different categories, and then the ACA members vote on it. And then, so it's by your peers, and it's a huge compliment.
It's definitely a huge compliment. And you mentioned that the Caring Award actually started last year. Who won that?
Well, last year, someone from every club, we had a conference. So
Okay.
someone from every club won one out of their conference.
Oh,
So there
wow.
was about six people that won it. So this time there will be a lot too, but it's each individual club this year is doing their own award ceremony. We're not having a conference this year. We're going to have a leadership retreat, but not a conference.
Okay.
So
I love being able to see all the social media, because all your clubs do such a great job of getting the word out. We are just thrilled again. Oh my gosh. Is there anything that we didn't address yet, Karen, that you would like all of our friends to know about ACA, or certainly about Karen Hagans?
no, but they already know that you guys are the best,
Okay.
and that you guys are the best to give up all your time and to do this for everybody else. You're not doing it for you, you're doing it for everybody else, and I think that's great. And I really appreciate being asked to be on Doc and Queenie Guest Live.
Woo!
Well,
I love that.
Thank you. It's been an honor to have the godmother on with us today.
Thank you.
So, unfortunately, we have to go, but thank you again, Karen, and thank you everyone for joining us, whether live or on the replay, for Doc and Queenie Guest Live today at
1:15.
I had to do that.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah. Ish.
You can reach out to all of us, of course. Our acagodmother.com will get you in touch with Karen, and she can help you go through everything you need to join an ACA business club here in the Kansas City area. Or if you're wondering, if you're not in Kansas City per se, she can also help you and let you know what's out there, because they are growing. If you want to reach Queenie, KathyWeaverCasey.com, and all over social media, myself, kitchengardenexpert.com, same social media. Until next time, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your week, great weekend, and we'll catch you right back here on another guest live, perhaps. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you, Karen, and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friends.
Bye.
Bye-bye.